Hey there, Scorpio Sag. Welcome to your reading. So today we're going to take a look at your month of July. We're going to figure out what is happening in your love life, in your career, overall energy. And yeah, so don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's take a look. So for your overall energy, what can we expect for July? July for my Scorpitarius. Can we get one more? Oh, we got two more. All right. God damn. So, we do have It's Time to Be Brave, Guidance, but Where Will It Lead You? And From Death Comes Rebirth. God damn. So, I kind of feel like you're going through this big-ass transformation. And I feel like this is a path that only you know how to navigate. I feel like there could be, not necessarily, the thing is, I feel like there are people that are trying to help you, and I feel like their intentions are the best. You know, I really feel like they're trying to just be a good friend, just be a good family member, you know, I do feel like they're coming from this place of love, but I feel like they don't fully understand where you're coming from. Oh, and I just realized, look at that, we have 20, which is a 2, we have 3, and then we have 13, which is a 4. So we have 2, 3, 4. There's this progression, and I really feel like you are progressing. It may be at a little bit of a slower pace, but you are progressing. And I also feel like part of the guidance that you may be receiving could be like, I don't know, societal norms and rules, like, oh, you're 25, you're supposed to be married, I don't know, or you're supposed to have like a really stable job, you're supposed to be living on your own, and who cares if you're not? You know, what does it really matter if you're not really fulfilling those societal rules? And I really feel like it is time for you to step up into, you know, it's time to be brave. It's time for you to step up into that independence. Not in a sense of like, it is time for you to live alone. It is time for you to get married and have a baby. It is time for you to be independent in your beliefs, independent in standing up for yourself and knowing that you are doing your best. I do feel like there could be a little bit of comparison with other people, with friends your age or something, or even just like people on the internet your age, and being like, oh, but they already have this and I don't. You're doing great, and I really feel like you're doing a lot better than what you realize, especially with this From Death Comes Rebirth, because I feel like you're going through some deep transformations, and it is time for you to be open with yourself and be, I don't know, kind to yourself, you know, because I feel like you may have come from this pattern of always bringing yourself down, and I really feel like it is time for you to really just embrace who you are. Honestly, I kind of feel like, well, yes and no. I feel like there is a good balance between Scorpio and Sag, but I feel like it is time for you to dive a little deeper into the Sag, into, you know, Sag is a little bit like Aquarius in my view, where it's like, it likes to question stuff, it likes to learn new things, it likes freedom, it likes travel, you know? So maybe you don't want to buy a house, maybe you don't want to live alone in a particular solid, stable place, because maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to have a gap here, maybe you want to quit your job, you know, that is really stable. It is okay. It is okay. And I feel like for the month of July, it is going to be a lot about listening to yourself and listening to what you're craving for at the moment. And that is where the Scorpio comes in, which is about diving really deep into who you are, into who you want to be more than anything. And I feel like that is going to give you a lot of answers. I feel like that is going to really push you forward in the right direction. And I really get this feeling of like, you're doing a lot better than what you realize. Okay, so let's pull here some tarot to get some more information. All right. Ah, beautiful. We have the orchid here, bottom of the deck. And then we have, oh my goodness, yeah. We have 10 cups, fairy ring, and the 2 of wands. And I even feel like this 10 of cups is a fake 10 of cups in a way. Because like attached to the fairy ring, that is a little bit like the devil. This is about patterns. This is about loops that just keep on going of oh, I should have the 10 of cups. I have the 10 of cups. Why am I not enjoying it? Why am I not appreciating it? It is because maybe there is more. Orchid and 2 of Wands. This is big, like, travel energy, and it doesn't have to be physical travel. It could just be like travel in your dreams. I do feel like there is something more that you want to reach. There is something else that you're seeking for, that you're craving for, and I feel like you're not giving that because you're not giving yourself that because of possibly like comfort zone, or out of fears, out of wanting to fit in, or whatever it is. It is okay, it is valid, it is coming from a certain place, and maybe it is time for you to ask, why am I holding myself back? Why am I letting these fears get in the way, and these fears stopping myself from my dream life? Because it is so reachable, it is so attainable. And right now, in the month of July, I really feel like it is going to be this crossroads where some cycles are ending, and I feel like this cycle right here of the fair ring, it is ending. This entrapment, it is ending. And this 9 of Cups is ending. This 9 of Cups is showing up, is starting, because like this 10 of Cups is like, there's that thing of like, I have the 10 of Cups, I have the beautiful life, but there's that little extra. It's like, there's something missing. I don't know what it is, but there's something missing. Something just, I need more. And it is okay for you to want more. And it is okay for you to be where you are right now, where you don't know exactly what it is. Maybe you don't know, and that is okay. But I really feel like you're starting to, in the month of July, I really feel like you're starting to tap into that, and you're starting to understand that there is more, and I can have more. Okay? And I really feel like your wishes are coming true in a much faster way than what you realize, especially when you step into that energy of, you know what? Screw it. Let me just be myself. Let me just follow my dream life and do whatever I want. All right? So let's pull here some romance angels for your love life. See what we have here. Oh, we have separation and reconciliation, the other way around. And we also have attraction. This is so interesting because I kind of feel like there's, I definitely feel like there could be a rekindling here, especially with our reconciliation. However, it could actually start off, oh yeah, we have soulmate and passion behind it. So it could actually start off as like a little bit of sex, just saying, or at least like a lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction. But I don't think that it's only about that. You know, it could be like you meet each other, you bump into each other in the middle of the grocery shop. Who knows? And it's like you lock eyes, and there's still that spark. And it's like, oh my God, what is happening here? What do I do with this? Where is this going? You know? And I feel like you may just start talking again, and it feels like, oh, this is actually good. This actually feels good. You know? And I wouldn't even say, okay, I feel like that is a specific message, but I would even say that I don't think, okay, oh my God, Jesus, slow down. I'm getting so many different messages. So for some of you, I am getting the thing that maybe you are already in like a whole other relationship, and this past person kind of comes in and it's like, I don't know, it seems perfect on the outside, but it just, there's something missing. And then you bump into this past person, it's like, oh, wait, hang in there. That is different, you know? Maybe that is what I'm missing. And it is okay. It is totally okay for you to feel that way. And so this past relationship may start to develop a little bit. I'm also hearing that this past relationship, it may actually come forward, and you may be kind of, I don't know, you may have taught that you have to really get into a relationship, that you have to, I don't know, that like a committed relationship is the only way, that you cannot have, I don't know, for example, that you cannot have sex if you're not in a relationship or something around those lines, or that casual sex is really bad. And what if it's not? For some people, it is bad. It just doesn't align. Just the same thing, like for some people, monogamy, it's not a thing, but polyamorous relationships, whatever it's called, it is good for some people. It is not the thing for other people, and that is okay. There is no right way. And I feel like this month, it's really about like breaking all of those beliefs. And so for some of you, this past relationship may actually start off with sex, may actually start off with that physical connection. I don't think that it's only about that, but it may start that way. And I feel like it is going to kind of break that idea of, oh, what I'm doing is so bad, I shouldn't be doing this. In the beginning, you may start to think that way, but I feel like as you start to go with the flow, and as you also start to do that internal healing of like, but why am I thinking this way? How do I truly feel about this? Do I like it? Great, right? And you may start to, break down some beliefs and just start to go with the flow and start to choose things for yourself and for what feels good and for what you're craving at the moment, okay? But let's see here. Let's pull some tarot to get some more information. Oh yeah, man. I really get that for some of you. Maybe you're in another relationship, but I don't think that it's fulfilling. So it's like, it's not that it's difficult for you to break up with this person because it's like, oh, but I feel like it may be difficult because you don't want to hurt them. But I feel like the biggest block for you to actually do it is, your parents' opinion about it or whatever. And I feel like there is definitely this new beginning that is really moving you forward. For others that, you're not in a relationship, single has a Pringle, this past person could come forward. And I really feel like this Five of Pentacles energy of separation, I feel like it is going to be over. And you're really going to take this leap of faith towards the past. And it's so interesting that the Fool is even like taking a leap of faith towards the past. And this Five of Pentacles is like looking forward. So maybe you're also feeling some sort of pressure from friends or family to kind of move on and like just forget about your ex, connect with new people, get to know new people. And what if not? What if that is actually not the right path for you? That is up to you to determine. But the way it's looking, it's like, for the future, Five of Pentacles, for the past, there is a lot of joy, a lot of possibilities. And it is going to be up to you to determine that. And we even have this Queen of Swords where I do feel like you may need to stand up for yourself a little bit and just like stand up for what you want, okay? Stand up for what feels right for you. And even if this thing starts off with sex with that past person, I feel like it is also going to be important for you to just, communicate very openly with that particular person and saying, hey, I don't know, it's like you get along, but the nasty is done, and afterwards maybe it's time for a communication. Like, oh, this happened. Well, from my side, it happened because I actually still have feelings, or I kind of want to see where this goes. Whatever. It's like, don't be afraid to have the communication as well, because I feel like that is going to make things very clear, and is also going to help each other kind of figure out what the path actually is between the two of you. Like, where is it going? What are the next steps to take, and whatever. I do feel like it is going to be a very independent month for you, and it is going to be a month where it's about you. It's about you and you and you. Okay, so your opinions, your beliefs, your heart, and nothing else. All right, so let's take a look into career. Oh, damn, that was fast and aggressive. We have here Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Oh, beautiful. We have the 7-star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life expression, and then we also have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So this blue flame, it is sort of like the judgment card here. So I really feel like, especially with that from death comes rebirth, I really feel like you're leveling up. I feel like you're raising your vibration and you're aligning with better things. So there's that thing of like, you may have the 10 of Cups in your career, you may have your perfect, beautiful, stable career, but maybe there's more. Maybe you're earning for more, and it is okay. It is okay for you to explore other options, because I wouldn't be surprised if it was like something creative or something around those lines. It may just be like you want to start a business, you want to look for a new job, You're no longer satisfied. You've been in the same company for 25 years. I don't know. I don't know. You've been in the same company for 10 years, 5 years, whatever. And it's like it's something really solid. You're there, and people already trust you, already build a strong foundation. But maybe you want to change. Maybe you're not happy anymore. No one can blame you for that. No one can blame you for that. And maybe there is a little bit of fear, even when it comes to love and everything. Maybe there's a bit of fear of people looking at you and just like finding you, I don't know, like you're jumping from one thing to another, like you're being a little bit immature, or you're being like, there could be something, I don't know, like a wound attached to your Sag side, where you feel like that Sag is a player. You feel like that Sag, the spontaneous side, it is, I don't know, not good. You know, because I do feel like this whole sex situation may come up in a very spontaneous way, you know, really like out of the blue. It's like you feel the spark and you just go for it. And it is okay. It is okay. But I feel like some part of you, some wound, some belief, some mindset that you may have may blame, or I don't know, not make you feel good about yourself if you go through with that spontaneous side. And I feel like in your career, the same thing is happening. And it's like, you may want to explore other options, but it's like, oh, I don't know, that is not good. I shouldn't be doing this. I mean, I have something so stable. And it is valid, okay? It is valid. I really feel like I'm here to just say, your feelings are valid. Because I feel like maybe you try to talk to other people. And again, other people, out of the purest love, try to help you. But I feel like they try to help you in the sense of like, oh, it's just a phase, or, oh, that will pass, don't worry. And maybe no one really, I don't know, fully understands what exactly it is you're feeling, except yourself. So if they don't fully understand what you're going through, then are you really going to listen to their advice? If they don't understand what you're going through, if they don't really have the notion of your feelings. You know, sometimes it's good that you have like a blank canvas and people give you advice, but if they're not fully understanding your feelings, like feelings is a big part of our human being life, and if they don't have that into consideration, then is the advice really good for you? You know? And so I feel like, again, this month it's all about you, and you connecting with yourself, you connecting with your dreams. All right, so let's see here. Let's pull. God damn. All right, we need another one. Oh boy, whew, we love it. Okay. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, so we have this 10 of Swords, which is like awful energy, or it could be. No, it's not always awful, but especially because we also have this energy right here. 3 of Swords, Tower, 8 of Wands. And so that 10 of Swords is really aligned with that 3 of Swords, where there's a lot of pain. I feel like, again, there's this thing of like, I feel like you've been trying to make this thing work, but it just doesn't work anymore. It's not going anywhere. It has room. I don't think it has more room to grow. You know, it is just causing a lot of pain. And after the 3 of Swords comes the 4 of Swords, which is about healing. Right? So what happens here, boom, Tower, boom, Wheel of Fortune, which is all about good luck. It's about changes. It could, this Scorpio energy. Oh, and it's so interesting. We have Scorpio and Sag. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Which is like your two energies. It's like they came to this point where they were not being heard. So your two energies are like, all right, honey, time to do something about it, you know? And so things are just shifting and changing in a beautiful way. And this Tower is not bad at all. It's just meaning that the second you really acknowledge that Scorpio and Sag side, that Scorpio of like depthness, of like I need more, and the Sag side of maybe I can have more, optimism, right? When you start to acknowledge those things, boom, things just start shifting. And look at this, Hierophant and the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, that is a lot of communication. Maybe, you know, you meet new people. Maybe you go to interviews and they just go so well and people really love you. With this Hierophant, there is a lot of stability. And I really feel like you start to get into this place of like, okay, now this is the stability I've been looking for. This is the thing I've been looking for, you know? Because like Ten of Cups is really beautiful, but in particularly in this deck, it has that new thing blossoming. So, and I mean, in this deck, and in this particular reading, it has this feeling of, it's perfect, but yeah, you know? And with a Hierophant here, I really feel like you're creating your own rules. You're no longer letting Hierophant talks about structure and everything, but I feel like you're creating your own structure. You're creating your own norms, your own rules. You're no longer listening to society rules and what you're supposed to do. You're doing yourself. You're doing what feels right to you. And I really feel like in the month of July, you're finding out what that is. And you are really connecting with that, starting to connect with that. And especially with this Eight of Wands, maybe, you know, more towards the end of the month, August, that Leo season could really change things around, and just like everything starts to change in a beautiful way. And this may even be something that you may have already started to feel from like Aries Taurus season, like something needed to change, and definitely something needs to change. So don't fear that change, okay? Because it is really taking you in this beautiful direction. So let's see here. Let's pull some advice, and then we're going to finish up with some self-care advice that you may want to incorporate into your month. But let's start with the advice and see what we have for you. Let's get one more. Ooh, okay. It's time to release negativity. Heck yeah. It's time to connect with that Sag and be fully optimistic. Have faith in your dreams. Heck yeah. Bring love into the situation. We also have You Were Good Enough. A new romantic cycle begins, and we also have communication is key. So I wouldn't even, it's so interesting. I would even say that maybe you're actually like that whole sex thing. Maybe that has already started with your ex. And I really feel like with bring love to the situation, new romantic cycle begins, communication is key, whatever the case may be, whether you're, you know, it's something that may happen in the month of July, something that has already started before. I do feel like talking about your feelings is going to be important for the situation, because I really feel like there is a new cycle starting here. And I feel like the way this relationship is going to go, I feel like it's going in a very different direction than what you used to have in the past, okay? And then we definitely have this thing of like, communicate with yourself, okay? I feel like your self-talk is also important. And have faith in your dreams. Don't give up on your dream life. Don't give up on the things that you want to create. And you are good enough. You definitely deserve your dream life. So please do not give up on it. Please, you know, it's time to be brave. Please be brave and go towards it, because I feel like it's going to make you so happy. And I really feel like you have luck on your side, okay? So let's finish up with some dice. So we have call someone. Maybe it's time for a booty call. But don't be afraid to connect with don't be afraid to connect with your, I actually was going to say your guides. So call your guides up, possibly through dreams, you know, pay attention to your dreams, but also ask for signs if you need a sign. Call someone. It may be about calling that ex, but I also feel like it could be like, if you have someone in your life that has gone through the same thing, like had something really stable and they were starting to explore other options, don't be afraid to call that person up and to ask for advice. Plan and organize. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, what do you need to do to make that happen? Okay, what are the places you want to see? What are the things you want to do? Okay, we also have cook here. That could be quite literal, but it could also be like, don't be afraid to cook something up, because you also have birthing creations right here. So don't be afraid to cook something up, to cook some dreams up, you know, just connect with those dreams, and really don't be afraid to plan and organize. And then we also have this pets. So if you own pets, connect a little bit more with them, and also overall just spend more time in nature, you know, just spend a little bit more time reflecting and staying a little bit with yourself to really listen to your soul and everything. Also journaling a little bit and everything. But yeah, so Scorpio Sag, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. There is going to be a link down below for a private reading. depending on when you're watching this, they may be available, they may not be, but definitely take a look if you're interested. And there is also going to be a link for a cusp survey that I really appreciate it if you would go fill it out if you haven't already, for me to know your cusp a little bit better. Okay? So with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.